much for making the time for spending your morning previous the fight. Well, a few days, weeks previous the fight.
Yeah, of course.
Just for the purpose of this video, can you tell your name, where you're from, where you're training?
My name's Rylie Marchand. I'm from Vernon, British Columbia. I train out of Unity MMA.
Tight, stay. Yeah, chin in, nice. Good.
We know that you are gonna be fighting July 6th, Vernon curling ring.
Yeah.
How are you feeling? How is your training going?
Training hard, and just the energy in the room with having so many fighters that are fighting on the same card. It's really uplifting because everybody's kind of going through the same thing, and we're all struggling in our own ways, but we're also able to kind of go in every day and see each other. You know, we're in the struggle together, and it's just like really nice having so many people getting ready for a fight at once.
Hi, my name's Ethan Northcott.
My name is Cole Smith.
My name is Lucas Taylor.
Hi, my name's Caleb. I'm fighting at the OFC Vernon Curling Club.
My name is Brandon Freedom Thiessen.
Hey, I'm Logan Timestra. Hi, I'm Michael Drabuke.
My name is Kai Robidoux.
My name is Jack Lawson.
Also, one special element I feel is that it's in your hometown.
Yeah, of course. I think everybody's stoked not to travel, first of all. I think a lot of people are excited that their families are going to be able to make it. That's a big component for me, is that all these people who have been cheering me on from afar for so long are finally able to kind of be there in person. They have the opportunity to see it live, and that's really important, I think, to all of us.
Does it add a little bit of pressure as well?
Yeah, I think it goes both ways. As excited as I am to have everybody be there, everybody's going to be there. So it kind of, the stakes feel a little bit higher. You want to make everybody proud. You want to impress everybody.
You're a very well-known fighter and athlete here in Vernon and in Canada. Mm-hmm. Rylie Coyote Marchand.
Yeah.
How does that came from, or why Coyote?
Rylie Coyote Marchand.
It started out when I was a kid. I've had the nickname for as long as I can remember. There's a little play on the Looney Tunes character Rylie Coyote, and then also just being coming from a place of like culture with like my First Nation heritage and stuff. Coyotes are just something that I've kind of always felt a little bit more connected to, like a spirit animal or of the sorts. And it's really interesting because every time there's been like a hardship, or when I'm a little bit not so sure of things, a coyote will pop up, and I'll see him on my drive home, or he'll be outside my house, or whatever. I find that I always get a visit from coyotes whenever things aren't going so great, or like I said, I'm just a little bit unsure, and it's just kind of that like reassurance and yeah, something a little bit spiritual that isn't very known about where coyote comes from.
Yeah, I love it. It adds so much meaningful to it.
Yeah.
It is very special that you embrace your roots, your heritage in that way. Mm-hmm. And you are talking about how it helps you to build confidence.
Yeah.
How do you prepare mentally for a fight like this one coming up?
I think the biggest thing that helps me is I've just been able to be very realistic about my fights. I mean, it's very realistic that I could go in and lose, just as much as it's realistic as I could go in and win. So just doing my best to kind of, you know, work as hard as I can in the time that I've allotted myself, and push myself to do the best that I can, and just trust in that that's going to be enough. Over the years, I think one of the biggest things that I've gained is confidence in that particular scenario. My opponent as well, she has quite a lot of cage time and fights. And so I'm sure she'll have acquired that quality as well, just being comfortable in the cage, comfortable with the eyes on you, and just not letting that be a factor of stage fright, you know? Like, I trust in my training, I trust in all of the years and hours and all of that stuff. I trust in that.
I released my roundhouse kick. You might want to watch one. I might kick your camera. Okay, don't do that. Okay, so we're gonna throw the 1-2 high roundhouse, the shadow, it's called. Follow within each of the body. It doesn't have to be just rinse and repeat the whole time, but like in here, controlling that wrist, right? Those little trips are there too, right? And go back to a single, pop them in the face, and then a couple of drop downs for singles and picking legs up and stuff.
There, but like just open away over the cage.
Riley's pretty receptive to like learning new stuff or like working on things or just even developing something we've been doing and like kind of, you know, oh, we got to fix this little thing and that. She's pretty good at being self-analytical. Like, you know, otherwise they're like, we're hovering too close in their range. And we have to practice that little bit of a lunge, is that long range that she has, we're having a little trouble gauging it to come in a bit. You know what I mean? We're just basically gonna have to lunge more.
Why are you training? Why are you putting all this effort? Like, what does it mean to you?
I wish I could say that I'm a person who like enjoys the process and I enjoy the pain and the uncomfortability of it all. But I think my truth is that I like the 15 minutes. It's so much leading up to it. It's so much time and a lot of uncomfortability in training camp. But I enjoy fighting. That's what it comes down to.
That's awesome.
It's not the glory of it either. It's not the afterwards and getting all of the congratulations or the spotlight. Like, that's not a factor for me either. It's really just the fight itself. My opponent's quite a bit longer than I am. She's got a good 5 inches of height on me, so we can only assume that she's got some reach advantage as well. So you saw me in there with Cole Smith, who's probably like 10 inches taller than me at least. So I got a good feel for trying to get in on longer fighters, and the striking we're doing again is just kind of trying to stay out of punching range, and when we're in, get in and do our damage while we're there and try to eventually secure that takedown and top control, because that's where we want to be.
You start since very young.
Yeah.
You are from Vernon.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna be fighting in your hometown in a few weeks.
Yeah.
And now kids and girls at the age that you started are looking at you and, oh, I wanna do what Rylie Coyote, Marchand are doing. How is that?
It's really nice to see. I mean, I've been teaching my own kids class on the reserve for the Okanagan Indian Band, and having those kids there and seeing how excited they are to like learn new things, or when they aren't very good at something the first time they come in, and then you get to see them get the hang of it. And I think that's just kind of the message for all the kids who are thinking about trying it, is you're not going to be very good when you first start. And my coach will be the first to tell you that I wasn't very good when I first started. But you get better at things when you show up and you put in the work. Anybody can be as good as the next person. And yeah, I just always think everybody should try it once at least.
Yeah, definitely. Well, it has been a very nice conversation, Rylie. Thank you very much for making the time and give us this opportunity to know you better.
Yeah.
Lastly, could you invite friends, family, and fans to come and support to this event and why they should come?
Yeah. I think the very most important thing is that we have local athletes competing. They're going to put on a great show. It's in Vernon, it's in our hometown, and we're so excited to perform for all of you July 6th at the Vernon Curling Club for Okanagan Fighting Championships.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
That's great. Thank you very much. That was so nice.